All right, upper body day. Focus on speed, power, explosion, kind of that upper body lightning. Going fast, thinking fast, moving fast. As you can see, that rep was not very fast. Again, did my warm up, then went into the sticking with these another phase with the landmine snatch, split stance snatch, where you jump right into split stance. Keeping that up again. Again, added a band this week. The band just kind of adds a little bit of more resistance and different resistance without having an actual landmine. It kind of gets awkward, so not every rep's going to be perfectly where you want it, but that's all right. That's just the natural movement and not forcing things into that roboticness. Paired those with kneeling overhead soccer ball throws, whatever you want to call them. Just working on bending the spine and exploding into that overhead throw. But again, the band on these kind of forces it so it's not a perfect straight bar path. Sometimes it bounces to the side, which is, again, fine. You're going to adapt, and that's how the body reacts and moves to different movements, different positions, different adaptations and things that come at it. Because in sport and life, everything's not going to be perfect. You're going to get different ways, different things, different ways to move, different ways that you're going to have to react. Your body's going to have to react and move against things. So again, focusing on speed and power on these, a little bit more of that vertical pressing with this motion, not quite full overhead, but closer, and the landmine's a great option if you struggle to go overhead. But if you do struggle to go overhead, I say it in all my videos, I think, is you should be going overhead, whether that's hanging, whether that's dumbbells, whether that's which you'll see later in the video is handstands, just kind of getting overhead, because that's going to be the best thing to help you get better shoulder mobility, better range of motion. Overhead is to go overhead, especially if you are a volleyball, baseball player, someone who does a lot of overhead stuff. Then we went to our horizontal press and pull. Again, focusing on speed and explosion here with the close grip bench press and prone dumbbell row. Using the push band again, trying to track times. And it's so hit or miss with this stupid thing. Sometimes it tracks, sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes it gives a random. Sometimes it'll say 0.2, but you know you're faster. Sometimes it'll say 1 point something, and you don't know if you're that fast. But again, looking for a new velocity-based trainer, software or device. But we'll figure that out. Otherwise, it's just feel how fast you move. If you got a coach, they can use the coach's eye to tell how fast you move. And then have these in there as well to get the spine. Switch these around to where I was doing with my chest and face facing the ceiling. This variation was kind of crushing the nuts there. So it was not the most comfortable position twisting around like that, especially fast. But again, did those in between. So we did the bench, the row, and the GHR spinal twists all in one little block, or whatever you want to call it. Again, I'm not very powerful out of that benching position on my back, so working on that helps. Then we went to a little bit more pump work, kind of get some that hypertrophy work, whatever. Again, there's different phases, different things, different types of work. This is more pump based, a little bit higher reps. I didn't program sets and reps. I programmed a amount of reps. I think I did 30 reps of the rope chin-ups. So just take how many sets it takes to get to 30. These are tough just because of the grip. You start slipping, but it's another great way to work grip strength. The last phase I had rope climb, so those are just another variation. Then did handstand switches, shoulder tap switches. Did 15 seconds and just see how many times you can get and go until you can't beat your current amount of reps. So if it was 20 reps, try and beat it next time until you can't beat it. And this looks bad angle here. Doing impulses, bicep curls, just a really awkward angle here, but we'll leave it in just for the content. Hopefully get some views. But did biceps, did triceps, again 30 seconds. And as many reps as we could on each of those, a couple sets of those. And we finished with lateral shimmy hangs for our hanging movement, hanging problem solving of the week. So just another variation rather than just dead hanging. Dead hanging's great, but I can get boring sometimes. So add a little bit of shimmy to kind of simulate being on the monkey bars. Since it's cold out, don't want to go play on the monkey bars anymore right now. We'll save that for the springtime. So do this variation instead. So that was the upper body session. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll talk to you again soon.